So how did the doctors determine what they believed to be the cause of your acute liver failure?
It's a very serious problem. If deaths from any other substantial cause, such as auto accidents, had increased nearly threefold in 8 years, there would be a national outcry.
Between 1998 and 2005, deaths from medications went from 5,519 to 15,107.
The United States Food and Drug Administration is issuing a warning for popular nerve pain medications. The FDA says the drugs could cause severe breathing problems or even death.
This was a productive kid. This wasn't a junkie.
Behind the pills, behind the pain, there stood a father with a picture of his son Jeremy, who died of an overdose in 2010.
Like my grandfather always said, we have the tools to help you get cured, but if you don't have the faith.
Did you know that the global use of medicines grew by 14% over the past 5 years, and a further 12% increase is expected through 2028, bringing annual use to 3.8 trillion defined daily doses? Yeah, we pop pills for every little ailment, and it seems like trying natural remedies is so last century. It's hard to blame people when so many have died trying to forego modern medicine in favor of more natural remedies. After all, this is a serious problem in many parts of the world today. Nevertheless, there are plenty of natural wonders that could save your life with no consequential side effects if you let them.
And when you get a little bit of it and you put it in the pot, it gives you a whole lot of mucilage. The natural sea moss doesn't give you a whole lot of mucilage.
The misuse of these synthetic modern meds, particularly tablets, has a devastating effect on the liver. Among the most problematic hepatotoxic meds are pain relievers and anti-cold varieties, and there has been an alarming increase in the number of reported cases of severe liver breakdowns and allergic reactions. One might think of it as a need for balance. And yes, there are some natural remedies that can help with some of these basic illnesses. These are huge secrets because their immense benefits could disrupt the monopoly of modern medicine, which relies on a steady stream of patients. Not anymore.
But you see, we were not shown these things in school, right? So we don't know. But it's right there for us, right in the next yard. There is life, not in the supermarket.
Thanks to Doctors Sebi and Bobby's roundup of the 9 healthiest plants that could save your life, keep you healthy, and help you achieve all your life goals. Not to mention save you a ton of money on medical bills. Medical bills are the biggest enemy of good credit card scores. So let's just say that they are heroes today, or at least heroes to everyone watching this, because they have given us the necessary details we need to make informed dietary choices that will undoubtedly save us vastly. What do you think? Let's get started. First on the list, soursop leaves.
This is our second time here. The first time we came just by accident, looking for something to cure my lung cancer, and this gentleman was nice enough to help us out with some leaves, and it was from soursop, and I've been making tea every day and drinking it, and I just came back from Moffitt, and they said that there was no new growth and that one of the spots had actually shrunk. So I'm back again for more tea, more leaves.
There's no if and but. This has been scientifically proven. Make sure you eat as much of it. I have my refrigerator with it. Wherever I get it, I take it.
Soursop leaves are very medicinal. They're loaded with phytonutrients, okay? Phytonutrients like flavonoids, saponins, alkaloids, coumarins, terpenoids, tannins. All of these things that are literally fighting machines inside of your body.
From the clips, you can see and hear the many benefits of these amazing natural leaves. You might wonder, why not just eat the tasty soursop fruit itself, and who thought of using the leaves? But Dr. Sebi and Bobby have done their deep research. The benefits of these leaves are immeasurable.
The leaves are really good for stomach pain, so they've been used in herbalism for hundreds of years for stomach issues, diarrhea, also for pain overall, anti-inflammatory. And it's also good for calming the nervous system. Okay.
Morning time, morning time. I've been trouble to sleep. Soursop leaf is one of the best remedy. It relaxes the nerve and allow you to get a good night rest. Here's the soursop. See it?
Packed with various elements like alkaloids, acetogenins, flavonoids, tannins, and more. These leaves are potent fighters of pain, high blood pressure, infections, cancers, and more. Their cancer-fighting abilities are extremely impressive due to their anti-inflammatory properties. The fruits themselves are also medicinal, but the leaves are the chief orchestrators of this powerful herb.
The tea, probably not every morning, but at least every other morning. And they're also really good for high blood pressure as well, just the leaves by themselves. They're also good for diabetes as well too. And they regulate the blood sugar and they help with the spikes, especially those post-meal spikes that people quite often encounter as well too. So soursop leaf is really good for that as well.
It's a perfect herb with the capabilities to fight insomnia, diabetes, and also keep the kidneys healthy. What more could one be looking for in a natural herb? It has been termed a magical drug for a long while, owing to its proven potent effects on various health issues. With so many compliments on this fabulous wonder, who are we to doubt it?
First, add the leaves in a pot with some water and bring to boil. Once the water is boiling, turn off the heat and let steep for 5 minutes. Remove the leaves and strain the liquid. Serve warm with a sweetener of your choice and enjoy.
And I just boil them in a pot and put a plate over the top, move it to another burner to seep. And then I like to drink it room temperature because it's not great, it's not horrible, but it kind of reminds me of like green bean water.
Green bean water.
Green bean water. It's not horrible.
Okay.
But it works.
How much are you using?
I put 3 leaves in a pot.
How much is a pot?
A
How many
pot.
ounces? Like a 3-quart?
Like a 3-quart pot. And
Halfway full, maybe?
Halfway full.
So
and,
a quart and
the
a
water
half.
is green. You know it's right when the water is green. Sometimes it's transparent, but sometimes it's a little greener.
The nutrients in these leaves can be maximized by brewing them into tea. A simple sip of nature's gift, and you'll have those extra batteries to keep your body going. It may be sour, but it could be the best.
From ever since I was a little girl, I've always loved soursop leaves tea. It is very health beneficial, good for the nerves and other things.
Next on the list is ginger.
Well, look, we're here with the ginger person. He's a ginger, he's got red hair. And look, the gingers are a group that supported me very strongly in 20, which we won big.
Is ginger good for you?
Ginger is very good. Very good. Ginger precipitates circulation.
If Dr. Sebi and Bobby's list didn't include this, it would have been catastrophic, but it's here. So what makes this underrated, famous superpower of nature so special?
I know where ginger grows in the forest. You find it. Yeah.
This is ginger root. It's very inexpensive and has tremendous health benefits. It helps with gas, constipation, arthritis, inflammation, diabetes, nausea, cancer, pain, weight management. It can lower your blood sugar, diabetes, tremendous benefits. Get you some, incorporate in your diet some kind of way.
Ginger, the zesty root that's more than just a kitchen staple, packs a punch when it comes to health benefits. This mighty root boasts powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Thanks to compounds like gingerol. Feeling queasy? Ginger's got your back. It's a natural remedy for nausea. Whether you're dealing with morning sickness, post-surgery nausea, or the aftermath of a wild roller coaster ride. And if you've ever thought, I wish my muscles would stop screaming after that workout. Ginger's anti-inflammatory magic can help soothe those aches and pains.
Now, I don't have a gingerbread man, but I have a man made of ginger, the real ginger.
We know that ginger is great for nausea, motion sickness. But hold on. Gingerol, it has many antioxidants. This contributes to the effects of antimicrobial, anti-cancer, anti-obesity, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. This does wonderful things for our body. Eating ginger can cut down on fermentation. This will help bloating, help intestinal gas. This helps acid reflux. It helps many stomach issues. This actually prevents wear and tear in the cells. These antioxidants and the molecules prevent free radicals from overwhelming and conquering our body. So, how do you eat ginger? You can put it in your food, put it in your smoothies. Me, peel it off a little bit, take a little bite. It burns. If you have to chase it a little bit of water, do it. This will keep your body healthy.
Studies suggest ginger can help lower blood sugar levels and improve heart health in people with type 2 diabetes. Plus, it fights off infections and supports your immune system, making it the ultimate defender against those pesky bugs.
And it has kind of a nice smell. But besides the nice smell, what else does ginger do? Well, it has a possible effect on nausea associated with motion sickness. Some people say even chemotherapy. If you're nauseous, it pays to try a little bit of ginger.
And for the ladies, ginger can ease menstrual pain, making that time of the month a bit more bearable. So we can all see the stuff ginger can fix. A little sprinkle or portion of ginger could cure those migraines and those nauseating feelings.
Well, look, we're here with a ginger person. He's a ginger, he's got red hair. And look, the gingers are a group that supported me very strongly in 20, which we won big, and in 16. And these people, they're treated very unfairly. People say they don't have souls. They don't have souls. So much hate, so much racism against the ginger people. But I love the gingers, and they love me right back. Isn't that right? Give me a handshake. That's right. There we go. Now go take a seat. Good, good. Go sit now. Good. We love the gingers. Thank you.
That was exciting. Ready for the third on the list, sea moss.
The sea moss grows very thick and very fast. And when you get a little bit of it and you put it in the pot, it gives you a whole lot of mucilage. The natural sea moss doesn't give you a whole lot of mucilage. And the talus of the sea moss, I mean the little strings, thin like this, very thin, just like this.
Sea moss have me doing things every morning like this. That's sea moss, okay? Sea moss have me falling on my knees every morning to check them. And if they hurt, then something is wrong.
Dr. Sebi seemed so intrigued by this plant. So what could possibly be the reason? We are about to find out.
It's a plant-based gel, and some people say it's changing their lives.
So new this morning, Meredith is taking a deep dive into the world of sea moss to see why people are swearing by it.
Sea moss is a nutrient-packed seaweed that's been a staple in Irish and Caribbean cultures for centuries. Guess what? This slippery superfood isn't just a trend. It's loaded with vitamins and minerals like iodine, calcium, and vitamins A, C, E, and K. Your thyroid will thank you for the iodine boost, helping it churn out essential hormones.
Your body, it's like it's being regenerated from the inside out.
Got digestive woes? Sea moss is your hero with its high fiber content, which can keep things moving smoothly. And if your skin needs a little love, the vitamins in sea moss can help reduce signs of aging and soothe conditions like eczema and psoriasis. One can imagine all this goodness from a seaweed that was once a humble famine food in Ireland.
It binds with the body in a way that I can't even explain. And I can say that it nourishes you, but I think saying that it nourishes you is an understatement.
If someone says that they have a mineral deficiency possibly, or if they say maybe they have low energy, that could be another thing. When we mineralize the body, we kind of...
There's more. Sea moss doesn't just stop at making you look and feel good. It's also a powerhouse for your immune system, thanks to its antioxidant and vitamin content. When facing fatigue, the iron in sea moss can boost your energy levels by improving red blood cell production and oxygen transport. And here's a fun fact. Its anti-inflammatory properties can help soothe those pesky aches and pains from arthritis. No wonder Dr. Sebi falls on his knees so easily.
I actually share the information with my girlfriend that has back problems, and she told me that she went and got it. And this year is the first year in a long time she's actually been able to stand in her kitchen, walk, and actually cook her meals without having to sit down.
And I asked, is anyone feeling any pain right now? And a young lady said, I have arthritis pain in my knee. And I asked if she would mind if I put some on within a minute and a half. She was like, oh my God, the pain is gone.
Sounds pretty incredible, right?
A typical serving size of sea moss gel is about 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. But as always, check with your healthcare provider before diving in. This was one of the natural medicines that baffled Dr. Sebi in his days, and it remains really worth it. It could solve so many health problems for just a penny.
Sea moss naturally has 92 of the 102 minerals that make up our body's mineral composition. By adding the remaining 10 minerals, it's minerally a perfect replica.
How could a plant hold on to a rock and then give you food? Well, you know what it did? They invented a word. This is the word.
Yeah, it should be the 8th wonder of the world, alright?
Sea moss has potassium iodide and potassium bromide. It has natural silica. That's why my bones, I could fall on my knees, because sea moss is the best thing yet.
So what's next? Noni.
Well, lately our well-being has been on the forefront of everyone's minds. Tonight on Aloha Authentic, Kamakapili talks about a plant known for its medicinal properties.
What else could be on the list? But Morinda citrifolia. We might not have heard of it, but that's in the past now.
Like my grandfather always said, we have the tools to help you get cured, but if you don't have the faith, and if you don't believe that the herbs is going to heal you, then it's not going to heal you.
Noni Lane. Noni, or Indian mulberry, can be found throughout Polynesia, Australia, and Southeast Asia. Internally, the fruit is known to help with stuff like maintaining digestive and hormonal health, or high blood pressure, and chronic diseases like cancer and diabetes. The fruit could also help with memory and Alzheimer. Applied externally as a poultice, it may help with issues like burns or rashes, muscle aches and pains. The leaves are noted to draw out toxins from the body and blood, while the root is known to help with toothaches.
That's a lot to grab from here. Popularly called the noni fruit, its medicinal effects are highly underrated. It's another natural remedy that's hidden from us, but could change our health scope forever.
This amazing fruit that I think could be from outer space. Just because I've never seen anything like it. It's the most bizarre fruit. It's the noni fruit. But you can eat the leaves, especially the tender leaves, the babies. Pretty bitter, but nice. Yeah, really bitter.
As a tropical fruit, it's been long used in traditional Polynesian medicine. This cheese fruit is packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, contributing to a wide range of health benefits.
Is that we pick our noni fruit right here from the tree. After we pick our noni fruit is to wash it. You wash it about 2 or 3 times because, as you can see, It kind of looks like a pineapple, right? So it has like little pores in it. So we want to make sure that we wash it.
They drop on the ground and start to get eaten very soon after this stage. So often we ripen fruit at this stage off of the tree so that it can be nice and ready to use and not sampled by insects.
Noni's immune-boosting capabilities are well supported by science. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, has found that its bioactive compounds, including flavonoids and iridoids, enhance immune responses and reduce oxidative stress. Additionally, noni exhibits strong anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties, beneficial for conditions like arthritis.
When I smell a cheese, I want to bite into a piece of cheese. That's my expectation. And with noni, you don't necessarily get that. You get a fruit, which is a bit of a mind bender because you get a juicy kind of, not sweet fruit, it's more of a savory fruit, which is also a little bit of a difficulty because when I bite into a fruit, I kind of have the expectation that it's going to be sweet, it's going to be sugary. The smell itself is just something that one has to get used to, I suppose. It's like eating a Limburger or eating another one of the strong cheeses.
So we might see it might not be all sweet and all, but it's healthy. Isn't that what matters? Moreover, noni has shown antibacterial and antiviral effects, with studies indicating it can inhibit certain bacteria and viruses. Exciting research from the University of Hawaii suggests that noni juice may even slow the growth of tumours in animal models, hinting at potential anti-cancer properties.
Seeds are unusual in that they have air pockets within them, so the seeds can actually stay viable for months in the ocean. Seeds can take a year to germinate, so rooting cuttings is the typical method to propagate noni. The fruit. And the fruit is supposed to have a lot of health benefits for you. So if you live in a tropical area, you might consider growing your own noni. But if you don't, you can probably find noni products in your local health food store.
While noni's benefits are promising, always consult a healthcare provider before adding it to your diet, especially if you have existing health conditions or are on medication.
Islands, particularly Hawaii, which is the easiest for us in the US to get to, you'll find it growing pretty much everywhere along the coast, and it's in people's yards and so on.
I don't know if I can get that down. That is very strong.
There's sweetness to it. There's
Not
also
a whole lot, but it's there.
There's also a little bit of a burn.
Well, it might be time to pack some bags and head to Tahiti, Australia, Hawaii, or Southeast Asia to snatch some of these wonderful plants. Who doesn't want a taste from the tree of eternal life? Dr. Sebi sure thought the same. Lastly, on our spectacular list today, let's see if it's something you've come across before. As this nature's gift is as wonderful as health itself, stinging nettle.
Hi, this plant I wanted to show you today, it's called Devon nettle. This is like a broadleaf stinging nettle. It holds like a lot of iron, so you can use the entire plant, the flower, the stem, the leaf, also the root. It is very high in iron, and it would nourish your blood immediately. Within minutes you'll find that difference. And it just grows right outside my window here in Grenada.
Well, you can't blame us for leaving the sting for the last. Except it's not really the last. But are any of you familiar with this plant before now? Well, we don't have time. Let's get straight to what this magnificent plant, found in Europe, North America, Asia, and North Africa, is all about, especially to the medical world.
I'm going to show you the #1 best herb that is in your backyard right now that can greatly help arthritis or an achy muscle or joint pain. And we're looking at it right here. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like a little bit closer here if you can see it. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, This is stinging nettle.
Stinging nettle is a plant that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine due to its numerous health benefits. Despite its reputation for causing a painful sting when touched, this plant is a powerhouse of nutrients and medicinal properties.
Millions of tiny little hypodermic needles underneath the leaves and on the stems.
Rich in vitamins A, C, K, and several B vitamins, as well as minerals like iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Stinging nettle supports overall health and well-being. One of its most well-known uses is in alleviating symptoms of allergies, particularly hay fever. Let's hear more on this from Dr. Eric Berg on this beautiful plant.
All we know is when you expose this to an inflamed joint, whether it's on your fingers or your big toe or your shoulder or your knee, it can greatly reduce the inflammation and pain. A lot of nutrition in this plant. It has calcium, it has selenium, it has the B vitamins, it has vitamin C, vitamin E. Some people put it in their soup. Some people make a pesto out of it. Some people make a tea out of it or put it in their salad.
Stinging nettle also has strong anti-inflammatory properties, making it beneficial for conditions like arthritis and other joint-related issues. Research published in the Journal of Rheumatology demonstrated that nettle can reduce inflammation and pain in patients with arthritis. Furthermore, nettle is a natural diuretic, helping to flush out toxins from the body and support kidney health.
It is very good for enlarged prostate. So if you have an enlarged prostate, this tea will help you a lot.
Another critical benefit of stinging nettle is its potential to support prostate health. Studies have indicated that nettle root extract can help alleviate symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, a common condition in older men that affects the prostate gland.
You are going to be impressed with the things that this leaf can do. As always, guys, ask your doctor if you have any medical conditions before you take any of these herbal teas, okay? Nettle leaf is high in protein. It's got iron. That's why it's good for anemia. It has magnesium. It has calcium. It has sodium. It has potassium. It is high in vitamins C, A, and K, and some of the Bs.
Unsurprisingly, stinging nettle has been used to treat anemia and improve blood circulation due to its high iron content. It's also known to boost the immune system, promote skin health, and enhance hair growth.
Now, it's very easy to make this. Gathering the nettles up, we take them home and we wash them, making sure we've removed all the insects, of course, and then we place them in a pan filled with water and we bring it to a boil.
Overall, stinging nettle is a versatile plant with a wide range of health benefits, making it a valuable addition to natural remedies and herbal medicine.
It may reduce inflammation. In some people it may lower blood pressure. It also may aid blood sugar control. You could add cinnamon to this if you wanted to, or even a bit of honey if you're a sweet tooth. I just have it straight. It's the way I like it. And it's something which is worth the energy to go to make and create. Your body will love you for it and so will your mind. Enjoy.
Now it only gets interesting and mind-blowing. Guess the next wonder plant on the list. Guaco. So what's with the beautiful aloha-esque plant that has everyone, including Dr. Sebi, talking? Indeed, some of us must have heard of this herb.
This is guaco. Guaco is a plant that would definitely strengthen the immune system because it is iron again. But it has potassium iodide. No, potassium phosphate, not iodide. Iodide comes from the ocean.
Guaco with a G.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guaco mecania. They call it guaco bush. That's good for soap. Yes.
Okay.
To wash the skin.
It's a cleanser, I heard.
Yes. And it's good both inside and outside.
Okay.
So you can use it internally and externally.
Guaco, also known as Micania glomerata or Micania guaco, is a climbing vine native to Central and South America. It's been a staple in traditional medicine for centuries, especially in countries like Brazil and Colombia. This plant is celebrated for its myriad health benefits, making it a hidden gem in the world of natural remedies. Not so hidden now, is it?
What do we have here?
We have some really beautiful, precious herbs, you know. You can use this to make soap and other things for skin issues. We call it guaco.
Guaco is renowned for its anti-inflammatory, expectorant, and bronchodilator properties. This makes it particularly effective in treating respiratory issues such as asthma, bronchitis, and common colds. The leaves of the guaco plant are often used to prepare teas or infusions that help soothe coughs and clear mucus from the respiratory tract, a cozy and natural way to get rid of those colds. The active compounds in guaco, such as coumarin and diterpenes, contribute to its medicinal potency. Coumarin, in particular, has been studied for its ability to thin blood and improve circulation, which can be beneficial for cardiovascular health. Guaco also has antimicrobial properties that can help fight off infections and support the immune system. Quite a lot of good stuff, right? And there's more.
It will overcrowd another plant, killing it. Here I have the guaco growing on a guava plant. Let me just give you a close-up of the leaves. So this is what it looks like, and it's growing on all of these flowers here.
In traditional medicine, guaco is not only used for respiratory issues, but also for treating fever, arthritis, and digestive problems. The plant's anti-inflammatory effects can help alleviate joint pain and improve mobility. It also has a unique role in treating snake bites. In some regions, it's used as an antidote due to its ability to neutralize venom. Despite all these benefits, it is more commonly used to treat skin conditions. With its unmatched skin healing properties, it can be used to treat skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, and other inflammatory skin diseases. The anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial effects of guaco can help reduce the redness, swelling, and itching associated with these conditions. Topically applying a guaco-infused oil or lotion to the affected area can promote healing and soothe irritated skin.
This is a rash that I had on my hand. As you can see, the skin was full of scales and blisters caused from severe itching that led to lots of scratching. For weeks, I tried to treat it with different kinds of things, like over-the-counter medicine and other things, but nothing worked. This is my hand a few days after treatment, and this was what my hand looked like after just a little over a week of treatment.
Thanks to Dr. Sebi for unveiling this excellent, potent plant with a rich history in traditional medicine. It sure would be a boost for most of us watching, helping us live our best and healthiest lives. Don't get tired or knackered. It's going to be a downer for us because we've invested considerable effort to bring together this wealth of health knowledge for everyone's benefit. This journey promises to expand our understanding of wellness and unveil foods that can genuinely enhance our vitality. So, for those sticking around, the next plant will surely surprise you because you've probably heard about it somewhere.
Mullein is such an impressive plant. I mean, look at this thing. It's taller than me, and it's only 2 years old.
This is a first-year mullein plant, and so we know it's a first-year mullein plant because of its size. It's super, super tiny.
Mullein, known scientifically as Verbascum thapsus, is a striking plant that has been used in traditional medicine for centuries. This tall flowering herb is native to Europe, Asia, and the Mediterranean, but it has spread to many parts of the world due to its extensive medicinal properties. Let's hear a little more from Herbal Jedi. He sure has lots to say about this fantastic plant.
It grows everywhere. I see it all over North America. It's an abundant plant. As you can see, looking over here, we've got it just sporadically popping up in our garden. We don't even plant this one because a few of these seeds pop out and poof, they spread all over. Matthew Wood, one of my favorite herbalists, talks a little bit about how this little hair-like protrusions are similar to the cilia, or the hair-like protrusions in the lining of the mucous membranes of the lungs. And what happens when we have a dry, hot, irritable cough is that those hairs get all worn down. So there's heat, things like smoking too much, or that kind of heat from a fire, or just that hacking dry cough, that gets worn down. And that's how mullein works in the lungs. Now, of course, this has been used way before his time for all kinds of tuberculosis, bronchitis, and deep lung congestion. This plant can be smoked. And I know some of us think smoking is, anything we put in the lungs is going to be hard on the lungs, but, the natives classically smoked mullein after they had smoked too much knick-knack. After too much of some other kind of tobacco or marijuana maybe has been smoked, mullein can be one of those great things to help soothe the lungs. Plant that's in flower, the flower is where the energy of the plant is. And so in this case, the majority of the energy of this plant is going into the flower right now. So it's ideal, opportune time to work with the flower medicine. And what I really like about mullein flowers is they're just so precious and small and beautiful to work with. There's something that makes me so happy about picking flowers. In fact, when dried, this was commonly used as a smoking mixture. We even have it in our herbal smoke blend from Harmonic Arts. But the idea is that mullein helps work with lung catarrh and moving that out of the body, helping clear the mucous membranes.
As we've seen and heard from Jedi, the most well-known benefit of mullein is its effectiveness in treating respiratory issues. It's the kryptonite of those respiratory tract nuisances. Even Superman would lose if it dared to spite mullein in the respiratory system. The leaves and flowers of the mullein plant are commonly used to prepare teas, tinctures, and extracts that help soothe the respiratory tract. Mullein acts as an expectorant, helping to expel mucus and ease coughs. It's handy in cases of bronchitis, asthma, and other chronic respiratory conditions. How does it do it? The saponins in mullein assist in breaking up mucus, while its demulcent properties soothe the throat and reduce inflammation. It's actually that simple, but powerful.
Has antimicrobial properties. In fact, there's even been some science showing that it might even have some antiviral properties. But there's a lot of antispasmodic, what that means is spasm in the nerves, but also analgesic, slight pain reducing properties to the mullein.
Unsurprisingly, this plant has other uses. A plant this miraculous would be a let-off if it didn't have other superpowers. Mullein also boasts anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. These make it an excellent natural remedy for infections and inflammation. It's been traditionally used to treat ear infections. A few drops of mullein oil can help alleviate pain and fight the infection. Additionally, its anti-inflammatory properties make it beneficial for conditions like arthritis and joint pain, where it can be applied as a poultice or taken internally to reduce swelling and discomfort.
Now these leaves could be used for a lot more. Like I had said before, they could be used as a diaper for irritated rash. They could be used as a poultice or a fomentation made with vinegar. One of the things that commonly they're done, I'm gonna sort of break this big leaf, but commonly this would be soaked in hot water.
There's more. Mullein isn't just for the inside of your body. It can also work wonders on your skin. The plant has been used to treat various skin conditions, such as eczema, wounds, and burns. The soothing and anti-inflammatory properties of mullein can help reduce irritation and promote healing. Applying mullein-infused oil or a poultice directly to the affected area can help soothe the skin and reduce inflammation. It's no wonder Dr. Sebi didn't fail to come across it.
Mullein and the St. John's wort to make ourselves a little ear oil. The flowers here have some antiseptic and anti-inflammatory and anti-analgesic properties, which means they're helpful for pain and they're helpful for the inflammation, and so they're also helpful for any kind of microbial type bacteria that's in the ear. And sometimes I just love nibbling on the plants to deepen my connection with them. And I invite you to do the same, because a little nibble of a part of a plant that's not toxic, but maybe not food, is going to help you connect it deeper into your body and let your own intelligence start to connect with the intelligence of plants like mullein.
In terms of preparation, mullein is quite versatile. For respiratory issues, mullein tea is a popular choice. Simply steep dried mullein leaves or flowers in hot water for about 10 minutes. The resulting infusion can be drunk up to 3 times a day. For ear infections, mullein oil can be prepared by infusing mullein flowers in olive oil and then applying a few drops to the ear. For skin conditions, mullein can be applied topically as an oil, poultice, or salve.
Commonly, it's said to harvest the first year's leaves, but I tend to disagree. I find that the second year leaves are just as therapeutic, even though the flower's gone this way, and therefore more of the chi is in the flower. There's so much more surface area to these second year leaves than the first year ones that I find early in the second year is the best time to harvest these leaves, but anytime that they're not brown, they can be harvested.
Any other important stuff? I doubt it. With its impressive range of benefits, mullein is a valuable addition to any natural medicine cabinet. It's also a good prophylactic, meaning just like most other plant herbs, you don't only have to take them when you're sick. They can be part of your diet to help prevent all these ailments they cure. But as always, it's essential to consult with a healthcare professional before embarking on them to be sure you're on the right healthy path. We're meant to get to the last and most surreal plant herb on our list, a plant made from heaven that Dr. Sebi has allegedly claimed to be able to cure AIDS. But we have one that deserves to be talked about before that. A real game changer that should get you on your feet, so you'll have to be patient a little before we get to the last part.
In the fields it grows crazy. And what is this? This is called what? Red clover. Nothing better for a woman uterus than this.
Red clover. You might be disappointed with it being red. Perhaps black might have made it sound like the magical and exciting black clover Japanese anime, and probably you would have flown out of your seats, not just standing. Nevertheless, let's get down to business and uncover what makes this plant so special that we just couldn't skip talking about it today. Red clover, Trifolium pratense, is a beautiful flowering plant, commonly found in meadows throughout Europe, Asia, and North America. Known for its vibrant pinkish red flowers, red clover has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, particularly for its wide array of health benefits, especially for women. One of the most celebrated properties of red clover is its ability to support women's health. Red clover is rich in isoflavones, which are plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. This makes it particularly useful for managing symptoms of menopause, such as hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings. Studies have shown that red clover supplements can significantly reduce the frequency and severity of these symptoms, providing a natural alternative to hormone replacement therapy.
Volunteered itself in my garden. I've been waiting for this day to happen. I've actually seen it start to grow in a couple places and last year, but this is the first year I ever actually got flowers. And then a recipe that I'm going to be trying tonight. So the red clover, and we're talking about the flowers.
Red clover is also a force of its own in cardiovascular health. The isoflavones in red clover can help improve arterial health by reducing the stiffness of blood vessels, thereby lowering blood pressure and improving overall blood flow. Additionally, red clover has been shown to improve cholesterol levels, reducing bad LDL cholesterol while increasing good HDL cholesterol. This combination of effects helps to support heart health and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease.
That plays really importantly into the whole, into us menopausal women, because this is when our, we have to really take care of our bone health. Not that you shouldn't take care of it at any age, but our bones, as we lose that estrogen, start to become more and more brittle. And so the red clover is very helpful in that. It's also been used in treating eczema, coughs, and respiratory infections.
Another significant benefit of red clover is its potential to support skin health. The anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties of red clover make it effective in treating various skin conditions, such as eczema, psoriasis, and rashes. Topical applications of red clover, extracts or creams, can help soothe irritated skin, reduce inflammation, and promote healing. As always, there's more. Red clover is also known for its detoxifying properties. It is often used in herbal detox blends due to its ability to cleanse the liver and blood. The plant's diuretic effects help the body eliminate waste and toxins, supporting overall health and well-being. This detoxifying action can also aid in reducing the symptoms of conditions like arthritis and gout, where the buildup of toxins and uric acid in the body causes pain and inflammation.
Of course, the red clover is an incredible edible and medicinal herb that has a fascinating history as the woman's herb. And if you've read any herbal books or foraging books, you'll often see many plants referred to as the woman's herb. It's as if although someone is looking for the plant that is known as the woman's herb.
In terms of preparation, red clover is quite versatile. The flowers are typically dried and used to make tea, which is a common way to consume red clover for its health benefits. Simply steep the dried flowers in hot water for about 10-15 minutes to create a soothing, mildly sweet tea.
All over the place. It's right in the yard next door. In the fields, it grows crazy.
While red clover is generally considered safe, it's essential to consult with a healthcare provider before adding it to your routine, especially for those who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or have hormone-sensitive conditions. With its broad spectrum of benefits, red clover is a valuable addition to the natural medicine cabinet, especially for women. If you're a woman watching, you'd probably want to consider adding this to your diet, especially if you're way past your youth. So yes, we acknowledge your thanks for not skipping this. We're down to the last one, and it's probably more exciting than drinking from the fountain of youth. You've been waiting for this moment, so what do you say? Let's jump into the showdown.
Sarsaparilla is an herb that has the highest concentrate of iron. Fluorine, iron. And we use about 40 some odd plants to cleanse the body, strengthen the immune system, and electrify the system, because you want to electrify the body. That's how simple we cure AIDS. We cure AIDS. We don't treat AIDS.
Sarsaparilla. You must have caught wind of the hype surrounding this superstar herb. So, for one last time, let's dive into what makes this plant really tick. If Dr. Sebi's claims hold true, and many swear by his findings, this could genuinely be a game changer on a global scale.
The Zulu for rhino, and it's being sold here at £10 a go as a treatment for AIDS. And does it make you feel better?
Yeah, it makes me feel better. It's working.
Sarsaparilla, derived from the roots of various species in the genus Smilax, is a tropical plant native to Central and South America, the Caribbean, and Mexico. As with others, it has a long history in traditional medicine.
We have with the wild sarsaparilla is that there are 3 globe flowers on almost, well, usually 3. Sometimes there may be 2, but it's usually 3. And there are no leaves at all on the stalk where the flowers are produced.
This is sarsaparilla.
also known as greenbriers, catbriers, or sawbriers. Sarsaparilla's root is used as a powerful but slow and long-lasting blood cleanser. Sarsaparilla cleanses the body of toxins while having the added benefit of reducing inflammation, aiding in the healing of gut, treating chronic joint pain and chronic skin conditions. Sarsaparilla even has a place in Lyme disease protocols.
One of the primary uses of sarsaparilla in traditional medicine is its role as a potent anti-inflammatory and detoxifier. It contains saponins and flavonoids, which have strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These compounds help reduce inflammation, combat oxidative stress, and promote overall health. Sarsaparilla has been used to treat conditions like arthritis, rheumatism, and other inflammatory disorders, providing relief from pain and swelling.
Really got noticed in the 1500s for treating syphilis. This plant can bind to something known as endotoxins and remove them, which people with psoriasis have. Another benefit is that it can really clean the liver and organs, because these endotoxins kind of cause stress to these organs, and it can help clean. That's its cleansing effects, getting rid of these endotoxins.
In terms of detoxification, sarsaparilla has diuretic properties, which help the body eliminate toxins and excess fluids. This detoxifying action is beneficial for the liver and kidneys, promoting overall organ health and improving metabolic functions. Sarsaparilla's ability to purify the blood and support liver function makes it a valuable herb in traditional detox protocols. It looks like we might be paying a little visit to Herbal Jedi again.
This is a wild sarsaparilla. Now, I'll just pull this one up a little bit. You can see that it has 3 parts that come up. I've got 3 stems, and on that there are 5 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 sets of 5. So usually 15 leaves in total coming off this plant. So this plant, as I said, is a tonic herb. It's got alternative properties, meaning that it's helpful for cleansing the blood. It also works as a diaphoretic and a diuretic, meaning that it helps pull toxins out of the body that way.
He's sure having a lot of fun. One of the more intriguing and controversial claims about sarsaparilla is its potential role in treating severe diseases like AIDS, as the groundbreaking Dr. Sebi claimed. The basis for these claims lies in sarsaparilla's immune-boosting properties and its ability to inhibit certain pathogens. Research into the effects of sarsaparilla on HIV/AIDS is ongoing, while some laboratory studies have suggested that compounds found in sarsaparilla might inhibit the replication of the HIV disease. These findings have not yet been confirmed in human clinical trials. The scientific community, including organizations like the National Institutes of Health, NIH, continues to explore the potential of various natural remedies, but at this stage, sarsaparilla cannot be considered an official cure for AIDS. Sarsaparilla can be consumed in various forms, including teas, capsules, and extracts. Traditionally, the root is boiled to make a decoction, which can be drunk to leverage its health benefits. This herb possesses numerous other healing effects. It has been traditionally used to treat various skin conditions, such as psoriasis, eczema, and acne. The plant's antimicrobial properties help cleanse the skin, while its anti-inflammatory effects reduce redness and irritation.
If you're anemic, sarsaparilla, perfect for you.
It's no denying that sarsaparilla is a potent herb with a range of health benefits. While its potential role in treating AIDS remains an area of active research, although deployed by individuals already, as in the case of Dr. Sebi, it offers promising complementary support for overall health and well-being.
I think it's cool, so next time you see it, possibly in a drink, a tea, or supplement.
Jamaican sarsaparilla fi run! One of the best herbs, allow me to tell.
So what's the bottom line? Should we all rush out and try these excellent, well-researched medicinal herbs from Dr. Sebi's thoughts? Let me know in the comments below.